So it was funny. Oak Leaf's active stick on Twitter was mentioning the other day, and I didn't realize this. We've talked about many times, and I think we're not the only show to talk about this, but it's the $3 to $5 million, and I would say even as recently as this season pre-COVID, it's the $3 to $6 million contracts. Get too many of those on a team, or three to 5.9 million, however you want to say it. That you get too many of those guys on the team making that kind of coin, you can really screw up your chances because your high-end talent isn't there. You can always load a team with mid to low-level talent. You can always find that. It's the high-level talent that is impossible to find, which is why the Leafs have been so hardcore about keeping the big four together. Now, you look at the Leafs lineup right now. On forward, there is one guy that makes between that range that I just mentioned, and it's Alexander Kerfoot, who is a useful player.
I keep saying asterisk for centers. You can't have a guy making that much on your third or fourth line unless he's a center.
So it's funny. A lot of the projections don't have him at center.
He's playing with Thornton, right? And he's on
Joe
Thornton's wings.
I saw Dave Poulin suggest that, and I don't hate it. I don't. But I would really like the Leafs to experiment at the beginning of whatever the season is rather than during a playoff round.
Yeah, when they're trying to throw everything at the wall just to get through the first round or into the first round in this case.
Play Willie at center, so that you can stack the first line with Matthews, Tavares, Marner. That's ridiculous. Of course. Yeah, of course, try that. Play Kerfoot on the wing with Joe Thornton and who cares? That's so fun. There are options. This team's got versatility and basically two centers on every line, pretty much. Like Matthews, Hyman, Marner doesn't really count. Hyman, I think, played center in university, Marner in junior, but that doesn't count. And then you get Tavares, Nylander. And then you got...
We shouldn't count Nylander as a center, to be honest.
No. You know what?
Especially after seeing it happen in a playoff series.
In one. No, don't say series.
Oh, in a game. Sorry.
It was in one game.
I meant game.
This is a problem that goes back to Babcock, man. Like he was in it to win games, and he won games. He put Nylander in the best position to succeed in the moment. But long term, would it have been better to develop this guy as a center? That's what they were doing in the minors. That's what they were doing in the AHL. And they call him up, and all of a sudden, again, the disconnect. So, Sheldon Keefe had him as a center, but this is way back in 2016 when he was 19 or 20 years old. Does he still feel the same way? I don't know, but it's just another, add it to the list of things that I don't think one part of the organization agreed with regarding the other.
What I like about what this Leafs team does look like is there's when they lost Jake Muzzin in the playoffs or in the play-ins, it's not the playoffs last year. It definitely
they should have won.
Well, they didn't. So
I know. No, I know. And Tampa would have killed them.
Tampa would have killed them. Yeah, but Muzzin being out really, really was, I think it was a huge turning point for the Leafs this year. And it just seems like with both forward and it may, again, not be the most talented defense group in the league, but I don't mind Muzzin, Riley, Brody. I don't mind that at all. And we'll see what Mikko Lehtinen turns into. We'll see what Justin Hall can be. Zach Bogosian, how much he's got left in the tank. But on both ends, it seems like they've got the depth that they're looking for. It's just a matter of which piece are you going to subtract to get cap compliant? And I wonder if this isn't something you just wait till training camp for, because it doesn't count until game one. Yep. So you can, I don't know if you can't buy anybody out, but you can throw people on waivers. You can, work out trades. You can, whatever it is you need to do, you can do. And you could trade guys or bury guys. Jimmy Vesey is a buriable contract. You can bury $925,000 of Pierre Engvall's contract. You can obviously send Nick Robertson down. Liljegren and Sandin are guys that can go down. So there's lots of options.
I don't even know if Joey Anderson would have to clear waivers.
I don't know either. I'm not sure how it works.
I don't think he would.
If he signs a two-way deal, even then sometimes you have to. I don't know. I don't really know what that will be. The reality is they have a little too much, and that's probably a good thing. Like I can't I can't see a downside to that other than being cap compliant. And frankly, they have a magician behind the scenes with cap compliance. So you have to think they have a plan.
And Joey Anderson is waivers exempt.
He is.
Awesome.
Cap friendly. So there you go.
So that's probably why they got him.
You know who's still on the Leafs depth chart?
Who?
Nick Patan.
He's there. He's still a Leaf?
Yeah, man. That guy's they got to trade him.
Also,
poor guy.
Dennis
They got to give him
Mulligan.
to someone.
Dennis Mulligan's is somebody we never bring up.
He's another guy. Apparently, I can't remember. He's someone within their organization that's like his guy. I don't. And there's another guy who like center, but I don't know how much center he's played. Really, I don't think he played any with the Leafs. And another guy who friggin' played on Tavares' wing. Like I don't care how injured you are. You can't let that happen. You can't. That is a buoy.
By the way,
listen, he can be in your lineup. He's not in your lineup buoy. He is if he's playing with your captain buoy.
I'm fairly sure if cap friendly is to be believed that the compliance buyout that the Leafs used on Mikhail Grabovski after the last lockout is now finally expiring after this season.
Wow. First of all,
they don't
if
owe
they are
money
to
on
be
it.
believed, Adam.
2021. So, and Phil Kessel, 2 more years retaining that salary at $1.2 million.
Cap friendly just hurt my feelings, by the way. I texted them about the Engvall thing. And I saw ... come up. And I'm like, oh, here comes my answer. And then it went away.
Whoa.
No, I assume they thought they had the answer and then they're going back to check it. That's what
I
I'm
sure hope so.
My heart.
I hope I wasn't left on red.
Yeah.
But he has a man of distinction. He has red receipts turned off. So I respect it. I respect it.
I'd love to get an answer on that because they sent down Engvall on the 24th for paper and then brought him back up. That's February during the season, so he could be eligible for the AHL playoffs. So I don't know if that means that you can just sneak him back down whenever you want during the offseason just to be cap compliant, or if because they never announced it. So I'd love to know officially what the hell's going on there.